One of the points I picked up from your webinar, Understanding and Using Cost of Ownership, is that comparative analysis is a powerful decision-making methodology. Does Too Cool have any features that make this type of analysis easier?
Actually, Too Cool has two different features to help you with comparative analysis, or what equipment and material suppliers would consider competitive analysis. Since you only built one model, let's use a new database that has 4 different models. To enter this comparative data entry mode, choose the Dual Model Comparison button on the toolbar. The model that was opened before entering this mode will be listed as the primary model. Once selected, you will be asked to choose a model for the comparison model. Click the Select Comparison Database button and navigate to the database and model of interest. Once the comparison model has been selected, the form will allow the option for closing the comparison database and returning the data entry forms to just the primary model. When in dual model comparison mode, all input data forms will have both models present and available for manipulation. Both the primary model and the comparison model can be changed while on any input form if the selected database has more than one model. If the primary model and comparison model reside in the same database, the comparison model input forms will be read-only. Saving the database for the primary model or comparison model will save all models in those databases. In the case of the comparison model database, if you make changes to more than one model by using the drop-down box or navigation arrows on any input form, you will be saving all the changes. Dual model comparison modeling provides several additional reports to help compare the contents of the two models. These reports can be accessed by clicking the Report Selection option, which will allow you to select either a report for the primary model or a comparison report for the primary and comparison models. This includes a comparison of the input differences. Also, dual model comparison provides several additional charts to help compare the results. These charts can be accessed on the second tab of the Output Selection form. Clicking the Chart Selection option will open a form allowing you to select either a chart for the primary model, comparison model, or a comparison chart for the primary and comparison models.
But what if I need to compare more than 2 models?
Too Cool also incorporates a comparative reporting function, which allows reporting on up to 5 different models at the same time. In this mode, it's not possible to change the model inputs. To enter this report display mode, choose the Multi-Model Reporting button on the top toolbar. Once selected, you'll be given the option to choose the models to load into the report generation engine. The model selection form contains buttons to open up to 5 separate databases and models. Clicking on the Open File icon will present you with a standard Windows Open dialog box. Once the database is selected, the contents of the database will be displayed in the form. Simply highlight the model to select it. If there are multiple models in the database, the model of interest can be selected from the drop-down list or using the navigation arrows. Repeat this procedure to select all the models of interest. Once a database is selected, a second icon will appear to allow that database to be closed. There is also a Close All button to clear the form. The list of models is saved automatically and will be available until the form is cleared. To display the results of multi-model reporting, click the Report Selection button at the bottom of the form. The reports will provide you with information on where each model came from and then side-by-side results. As you mentioned initially, comparative analysis is the real power of cost of ownership. It is the application that drives decision-making, and Too Cool provides the features to help you make those decisions in an efficient manner.